Morning team. So I'm out at Slab Creek today, and I'm going to have a look around, head up river again, hopefully find some gold, maybe see if I can find any good boulders to dig behind, see if I can find some ground that hasn't been touched in a while. It's a beautiful day. It's sitting at about 1 or 2 degrees at the moment, so it's a bit chilly, but the river's looking nice and low, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. There's the usual signs of people doing their little potholing, test holes, test panning, but I'm going to head up further and see what I can find. So join me on a little adventure, and hopefully you have a bit of fun. It fills in a little bit of time in the winter if you're down here in the southern hemisphere, or gets you enthusiastic about going out if you're in the northern hemisphere. So anyway, I will come back to you shortly. See you soon. Okay, so I found a little spot. There's a couple of big boulders rolling, and there's some packed gravels around them, so I'll just do a test pan here, and it'll give me a chance to cool off. I've got a bit of a sweat on, even though it's still freaking cold. Anyway, let's see what we get, eh? So I'm going to dig through here, and maybe around there a little bit, and hopefully there was a low pressure zone. And we all know what low pressure zones do. They collect stuff for us. So keep fingers crossed, and let's see if we get anything. There's a few colours in there, just in here. There's probably another 6 or 8 up there. So I'll do another pan there and see if we get any more. Yeah, so just one more flake. I think I'll move on. Nothing right home about. So I found some good colour in here behind this rock. I've lifted that one out of the way. I'll just dig down here for a bit, and then I'll just run a classified bucket. Probably do a test pan at the bottom just to see how I'm going. There's some nice looking little bits in there. See the long spiky guy at the top? And there's another piece over here as well. So I'll keep going. Getting down some nice colour now. So I'll keep going. Might even set up my sluice. Bit of fly poop. But every little bit helps. I want to get this out. Might wait till later. Getting how energetic I feel. Once you loosen up that suction and it starts moving, you're in with a chance. All right. So it's important that when you're feeding the sluice, you're not dumping too much material in at once, because then it can get washed, any of the gold can get washed away, just with the other bigger bits of gravels and stuff, you just push it past. So give it time to clear that first riffle, because that's where 90% of your gold is going to end up anyway, and it's a pretty good indicator that you're on song when you're feeding it. If it's washing away evenly and you've got a nice V coming through, then you know you've got it pretty well level. But just play around with the water flows and the angle of your sluice, so you're clearing out the first kind of dump zone in the chute, and giving it time to clear. So dump it in, spread it across. See, it's clearing nicely. You start to see a bit of gold. I don't know if you can. Just in here, there's like a little line of it. A good trick to do as well is put the rock on it, because if you get it all set up perfectly, the last thing you need is to accidentally bump it a little bit, or a bit of extra water comes through and it washes it off to the side, and then you could lose all your hard work. So it's a nice simple thing to do just to protect the sluice from getting bumped. So it's about this time I decided I need to shift the big rock to get the gravel underneath it. So I've used my shovel as a lever and just walked it across the boulder underneath. It's quite amazing how heavy a rock you can shift with this method. Then I have good access to the gravel on the bedrock below where the rock was. So I'm going to move upstream, so I've just grabbed the sluice out of the where I had it set up, and it actually has some nice little bits of gold in there, but still not enough for what I need to hang around for. So I'll clean up and carry on upstream. I found some bedrock, and I'll just do a bit of detecting. Okay, let's pan it out. Float all those light sands and stones off the top. Keep stratifying. Plenty of black sand. Let's hope it is hiding the goodies. Okay, let's have a quick squiz. Oh, I can see it all sitting up there. That's it. Doesn't look too bad. Let's snuff it up, move on. Rightio, so I'm doing the final cleanup, and here's the reveal. What I got? No real superfine stuff. Some nice little flakes, but yeah, not a whole lot today. Still, it's been good to get out and get back in the river. So I'm back home after my little trip to Slab Hut, and I'm going to weigh up my small amount of gold that I got. So follow me along. We'll do that now. Okay, so I've already taken out the gold out of here. There is still the garnets in there. Might be able to see it there. There's one there. See it? I think there's a couple of them, but a couple of bits of gold still in there as well. Okay, so she's all dried up now, and we're going to put her on the little scales. That's how much we got. I'm guessing maybe 0.1, maybe 0.125, something like that. So let's have a look. Alright, so we'll zero her out, turn her on. It's already zeroed out, do it again. Cool. Alright. Shut. Okay. 0.275. Piss poor at guessing how much it is. Yeah, 0.275. So I'm pretty happy with that, really. For about 3.5 hours of digging, a couple of different areas. Not too bad, really. Bloody cold day. But I'm always keen to get out there, so it doesn't really matter how cold it is. I'll just carry on. Roll on summer.